I was swithering whether or not to share this fly. It's based on a really old pattern. First time I ever seen it was at Loch Leven, and I used it after that at Muffet Troutfish. It was a great fly. It's based on a Techno Cat. This is called the Techno Cabbage for reasons that will become clear. That's my hook, size 10, and I've got fire orange, kind of red, 3.8mm bead. Not a hard fly to tie. In fact, it's very easy. I'll use this thread. Like Cahill, you can use an orange thread. But like I say, just a really simple fly to tie. And most of the good flies are ammunition flies, ones that you can rattle up really quickly. So what I've done is I've got a bed of tying thread in there, and I've got some white marabou. This is the best you can get, spring water blue. Davey says it goes white, yellow, blue in the water. I'm not so sure, however it is the best white that I think you can get. So I've got probably an inch and a bit there. I just got to spin that in my fingers. What it does, it just binds the feather fibres together. Together. Get myself straight edge to work with, so I've cut that with the scissors, bite it up onto my bead. It also has the added ability of keeping the added benefit of keeping the bead in place. So touch and turns. I hear a lot of people talk about tail nips. I'm going to show you how to tail wraps. I'm going to show you how to alleviate that. So I've got a length on my vise that I tend to tie my lures to. Probably that length, 4 inches, 5 inches. Inches, Christ, 4 centimetres. So what's that? 1, 2, 3 times the body length is the tail. Now, to stop tail wraps, there's a really easy solution. Lift your tail, come behind it, do a wrap over. Lift your tail, do a wrap over. Lift your tail, under, over. And what it does is it keeps the tail facing back way. We don't want to spin round the hook shank when you do get a take. That's the way I do it. Now, and this is how the fly gets its name, cabbage. I should have a length of that somewhere without snipping it all a bit. This is, if you can remember, cabbage Fritz. So it's like a chartreuse. It's not chartreuse, it's more green than anything else, but it's got a red holographic through it. This works great on coloured water or clear water, and I think it actually works better than the green body. So I'm going to take a length of that. I'm sure I pulled the length off. I'm going to take this off of here. This stuff's pretty dear to me because my old mate Stevie Parton gave me this stuff to play with. Great for big brownies. We used to fish on the rudder together. So I've just caught that in on my side of the hook shank there. Just bedding everything in. And it's quite a long fibre. It's probably half an inch, maybe more. As you can see, really long. So when you're winding it on, you didn't need touch and turns. It's a waste of material. You're better having open turns. You get more movement on the fly. So like you would as if you were ribbing a fly with a hackle, rather than touch and turns, have open turns. Here's 5 or 6, I think that was. 6. So 7's tucked in behind the bead. I pinch and loop here with my thread, and what it tends to do is it pulls the fibre into the bead there. So it's pulled that fibre into the bead. And with any man-made stuff, it's always a better idea to come in with a blade than it is with scissors. Keep it under tension and it will go like that. So another top tip. Now we can either bulk this up with thread or a little bit of the green glister or something just to hide that bit. But what you should do is if you spin the bead, it'll bed into your thread wraps where the fritz was, and it shouldn't move like that. So you've actually, when you finish this material, it's bedded in. The other thing you can do is take a little bit of, I'll just do it now, glister that suits that particular fly. So I've got a little bit of glister here. So just to sort of marry up with the bead if you like. And it creates a nice neat point there on your side and my side. So what I do is I come in with super glue, stick a little bit of my tying thread. So I'm going to whip finish this glue in behind the bead. So what I will do is I'll get all my fibres well out the way before I even attempt to whip finish. So in, that's him locked in place, really nice and tight. Now the finishing touches that I give to a lot of my beaded flies, especially a Techno Cat, is a little bit of black varnish as the eyes. So I've got some black varnish here, and what I'll do is I'll maybe twist the fly. So I'll do my side first. Got a little bit of black varnish on there at an angle, little dot for an eye, turn it, little dot for an eye, and there you go. That's him. Like I say, it's an ammunition fly. It's really easy to tie, really easy to tie, but you can tie loads of them. So there you go. Not the Techno Cat, the Techno Cabbage. Let me just move that a little bit. See that a bit better? But yeah, just a great fly. Loads of movement. You can see what it's got to catch. If you enjoyed that, folks, please be kind enough to subscribe. Take care and bye-bye.